guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited for today's video because I did it last month and it was just really fun. I'm gonna be doing a TBR jar picks my March reads. It's not quite a jar so much as a bowl. It is chock full of prompts. Yeah, I also have, if you hear that little sound, I have this cute little heart. It's like a little stone. I don't know, my mom got it for me, but I think it's really cute. And I'm just keeping it in here. So yeah, let's see. I think I'm gonna pick out, last month I picked out 9. I think I'm gonna do 9 again because I think that was good. It was manageable. Yeah, I think 9's a good number. So let's get started. First book, here's the first prompt. It says a book more than 600 pages. I don't know if I have one of those right now. Let me see. How much is Fourth Wing? It's gotta be 5 something. Okay, it's like 5.15. I think I'm just gonna choose this. I don't have a book bigger than this on my TBR. So I'm gonna go with Fourth Wing, which is great because I was gonna read this anyway. It's a book more than 500 pages. I think that's still fine. I'm so excited to read this. I've been wanting to do more fantasy reads again, but it's hard because I don't want to like get into, it's hard, like, how do I want to explain this? I love being in the fantasy world, but it's just so time consuming that, because a lot of these books are longer, that I've been putting it off and I've just been reading like a bunch of like mindless books. I wouldn't say mindless, but books that I don't have to really give as much thought to, that are shorter, and I've just been vibing with that. Like, I'm loving the romance right now. Actually, that's about it. I'm loving like the fast-paced romances right now, and sometimes fantasies can be a little slower just because of how they are and like the world building and just everything that goes into it. Obviously it is a much longer book as well, but I'm excited to read this. I think I'm gonna do a Fourth Wing reading vlog that's just me reading this book, and obviously that's what a reading vlog is, with spoilers. I maybe we'll have like a non-spoiler section, but I feel like a lot of people have read this, so I'm definitely gonna do a reading vlog for this. If you are interested, let me know. Yeah, I'm just excited about this. All I know is that it's like a romance fantasy with dragons. That's all I know. So this is book number 1. This book, prompt number 2 is a book you can finish in a day. I think I have the perfect book for this, actually. So my first option is Practice Makes Perfect by Sarah Adams. She also wrote When in Rome. That's why I have that book on my Kindle. Probably should read that one first because it's the same, I believe it's the same like setting. I'm gonna go with When in Rome by Sarah Adams. So the first book in this series, or whatever it is, I don't even know if it's considered a series. It's 312 pages. I'm gonna do that one. I don't know if I'm gonna read it in a day, but I have faith in myself that I can read a good chunk of it if not. Book number 3. A book with a 1-word title. I have a couple on my Kindle, but I'm gonna read this one because I've been meaning to. Icebreaker by Hannah Grace. I read the second book this past month, the second book in this Maple Hills series. This is a sports romance, if you can't tell by the cover, and I did really enjoy her writing. I think I finished that in like 2 days. Like, it was a quick read, and I mean, I've heard really good things about this book and I've been meaning to read it. So I read it I obviously read it out of order, but it doesn't really matter because I think maybe a couple characters overlap, but I don't think it's like important. I think this will be a good read and a quick one and a lighthearted romance that I love. That's the 3rd book. So let's see. Next, a contemporary romance. I like having a good mix between on Kindle versus on like physically having the book, just so I can switch it up because I do go between. What do I want to do? I'm between Take the Lead by Alexis Daria, or I have The Bodyguard by Catherine Center, or I'm thinking Mr. Fixer-Upper by Lucy Score as well. I don't know what any of them are about. I'm gonna do The Bodyguard by Catherine Center, which is also on my Kindle. It's on Kindle Unlimited, in case you were wondering. I think that's a good book choice. Okay, number 5. Let's see here. A book with a place in the title. I got this one last month and it was hard because the only one I had was the Poppy Ridge Cove one. Let me see if I have any new ones on my Kindle. I don't like that one. I don't have enough books for that one. I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna have to go with Poppy Ridge Cove. What is it called? A Trader at Poppy Ridge Cove. I guess that's the next thing I'm reading. It's only 124 pages, so I'm not gonna complain there. Next book is book number 6. Oops. Book turned TV show. The movie, I might do book turned a movie because I know I have that. Crazy Rich Asians by Kevin Kwan. I love this movie. It was so good. Oh my God. My light went out, so apologies there. 6th book is gonna be Crazy Rich Asians. Let's see what the next book's gonna be. Newest on TBR. I think it's gonna be One Dark Window. I think this is the most recent book I got. I got it at the same time as Love Theoretically by Ellie Hazelwood, but I'm reading that one right now, and I just haven't picked this up yet. So One Dark Window by Rachel Gillig. This is a fantasy of some sort. Again, I don't know anything about it. I've just heard really good things about this, and Two Twisted Crowns, I think, is the sequel. So yeah. Oh, I'm excited. Fantasies and romances this month. I'm good. That's gonna be exciting. Number 8. Oh, this one flew out at me. Highest rated on TBR. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to do some like Goodreads research. This got 4.39, I believe. Heartless by Elsie Silver. So, oh, you can't even see that. The Chestnut Spring series, book 2. It got 4.39. And it looks like on Amazon or Kindle it has 4.6. And then the other ones that I was in between were The Assassin's Blade, which is 4.25, which means I would be starting Throne of Glass. Maybe I shouldn't do that right now though. We have 8, so we have one more. Do you want to come pick it? You just have to pick it out. But if it gives me a title, I have to pick another one. What does it say?
A book with a color in the title.
Okay. I don't have any of those. So I'm gonna just pick another one. Okay. I'm not gonna do it. I didn't get to it last. You know what? No, I will do that. I'll put it back on my TBR. For the month of March. Even though I don't want to, and I don't want to read this, but I feel like I should because I've heard it's good. For some reason, I'm just not in the mood to read this, but I'm gonna try to read it for real this time. It's not that long. It's 340 pages. I can do this. So I'm gonna read The Dead Romantics by Ashley Poston. That's gonna be my final book. So I have 9 books. Let me do a little recap. On my TBR for March, we have A Trader at Poppy Ridge Cove. I think that's what it's called. A Trader at Poppy Ridge Cove. This is on my Kindle. These are my Kindle books, sorry. I'm all over the place today. A Trader at Poppy Ridge Cove. The Bodyguard by Catherine Center. One in Rome by Sarah Adams. And Heartless by Elsie Silver, part of the Chestnut Spring series. For physical, we have Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros, that I'm really excited for. Icebreaker by Hannah Grace. Crazy Rich Asians by Kevin Kwan. One Dark Window by Rachel Gillig. And The Dead Romantics by Ashley Poston. So those are all my books. So they're my 9 books for the month of March. I'm excited. I think we have a lot of really good books. Again, let me know if you want a reading blog for Fourth Wing, but I'm probably gonna do it anyway. Got a lot of romance. I got I don't think I got any thrillers. I got a lot of romance and I got some fantasy, which I'm excited about because those are my mood right now. I don't really know what a lot of these books are about, so I'll have to let you know in my March recap. Bye.